Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Before we continue, hakikisha umelike the video. Nimegundua kwamba wakati mwingine unasema wacha tu watch kwanza ndio tu like na mnasahau. So nimechukua hii wakati kuwakumbusha, hakikisha ukiwatch umelike the video. Thank you so much for that like. Now Kenyans, remember previously, Raila said there was no need for Kenya to have 47 counties. And these 47 counties was to be reduced to, of course, 8. Today, I'm seeing a video of Ledama Ole Kina now proposing that when these counties zilikuwa zinatengenezwa, Nairobi as a capital city of Kenya haingekuwa county. Hii ilingebaki tu kama capital city compared to other cities across the world. Is he right or wrong? I want us to watch as he is suggesting that we should not have Nairobi County but have a capital city of Kenya, and that is Nairobi. Before you watch, as you always do, ensure you like the video. And like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like.
Before this constitution, during the BBI period, some of us had seen an opportunity to be able to bring in positive change to how a city like Nairobi is managed. We compared it with a city like Addis Ababa, which has got about 10 sub-counties in it, managed by different authorities, to be able to ensure that they deal with waste management, they deal with sanitation, and they also deal with service delivery. Mr. Speaker, when we were talking about the issue of managing or lamenting here on how filthy and dirty the streets of Nairobi are, I think it is about time that we become more future-centric and come up with a solution on what we are going to do, because every single day as we talk, we will never solve the problem of Nairobi. Nairobi will continue being filthy, dirty. Mr. Speaker, if you go to Enterprise Road, you'll be shocked. You know, there's a place where they sell pallets. And right next to it, I think it's next to one plastic manufacturing company. It is a filthy area. You know, it is literally converted into a dump site. It's the middle of the road, converted into a dump site. If you go to Isili, the same things. Mr. Speaker, it is about time that we start thinking about how do we manage Nairobi. And ultimately, my proposal will be Nairobi should never have been made a county. Nairobi should not be made a county. Nairobi should be made a capital city that is managed like other big capital cities are managed. A city like Addis Ababa, a city like Washington, D.C. Because what is happening right now, we have been told of problems. Earlier on, the senator of Nairobi was talking about the issues of post-COVID. When people, houses, when they were given a waiver because of the hardship, then later on, now we have changed the strategy. What is happening there as to why tenants are being evicted from their houses is not really because of a rent dispute issue. It is because of these affordable housing redevelopment strategies that are coming up. And instead of taking those people and sitting down with them and saying, let us find a way that we build these houses for you to be able to live here and continue contributing to this economy, we now kick them out. Those are things that, Mr. Speaker, that needs to be thoroughly investigated and a solution found, one that will be able to take care of the needs of these citizens who live in Nairobi. It is true, all of us live in Nairobi. Members from all the 47 counties live in Nairobi.
Yani wakati Ledama Ole Kina is saying that we should not have Nairobi County, I'm like, okay, he is right. Because let us take this situation this way. Nairobi is a capital city of Kenya. Mnakumbuka wakati tulikuwa shule, wengine wetu ilikuwa mnaulizwa capital city of Kenya, Nairobi. Capital city of Kenya, Nairobi. At the moment, Nairobi was reduced to be a county. Today, even you will ask those students, the capital city of Kenya, they will not have it in their mind, because they will just believe that we have Nairobi County, not a capital city of Kenya. Not as a capital city. Okay. You will hear even someone saying a capital city of Kenya is Mombasa. Or some will even say capital city of Kenya is Kisumu. But this capital city of Nairobi ilikuwa formed kuonyesha this is just part of a country whereby some offices, like for example administration offices, headquarters. Are you getting that? For example, ukiangalia the office of the president iko wapi? Nairobi CBD. The State House iko wapi? Nairobi. The offices of ministries iko wapi? Nairobi. The offices of NGOs iko wapi? Headquarters? Nairobi. So you can take and look at the suggestion of Ledama Ole Kina. Okay, for example, my opinion, Ledama Ole Kina is right. I know some individuals will say, I don't agree. But according to my opinion, Ledama Ole Kina is right. We should not have Nairobi County. Let us have a capital city where the national government will be in full, of course, they will be in full control of it. But if this is going to remain the way it is, compared to since 2013, where we had Kidero as a governor, then we had Sonko as a governor, then now we are having Sakaja, then next we'll have someone, Nairobi is being destroyed. And Nairobi is being reduced to be a smaller city, whereby crimes are normal, killings are normal. And the capital city should be a place where security is beefed up. And it is a safest place that you can be without any fear. Compare other capital cities across the world. You see these capital cities, no ego safe compared to any other cities in those countries. But some Kenyans will prefer living in maybe Nakuru because they feel Nakuru is safe. Of course, Nakuru is not a city. But they will feel comfortable living even in Kitale, in a small city there. Not even a city, a small town there. They will live even in Bungoma, saying we cannot live in Nairobi because Nairobi is not safe. And that is why what Ledama Ole Kina is saying, I agree with him 100+1%. Because if Nairobi will be returned to a capital city, I'm saying that not that capital city has been removed from Nairobi, but we are suggesting that let Nairobi operate as a capital city, not as a county. Then we should go back to the 8 provinces. And these 8 provinces, let them be led by senators. Senators or governors? Not senators, governors. Let these counties or these 8 provinces be managed by the governor. Then we should have a small assembly where all MCAs, it will look like a headquarter, where these MCAs will be having their meetings in terms of in the county assembly. So for example, like Nyanza, in simple terms, Nyanza, we should have, for example, Nyanza, we should have Siaya, Kisumu, Homa Bay, Migori, Kisii, and Nyamira. having a headquarter where we have parliament. Where we have a parliament. All MCs wanakutana huko. Then when you go to Western, we have Busia, we have Kakamega, we have Vihiga, we have Trans Nzoia, and we have Bungoma. We have MCAs meeting in certain area, the way MPs are meeting in Nairobi. Then we go to Eastern. Eastern we have Ukambani. Eastern is Ukambani. We have Machakos, Kitui, and Makueni. They have their assembly there. Then we go to Northeastern, where we have in Garissa, Isiolo, Marsabit, Mandera. They have their Mount Kenya region. We have Kiambu, Murang'a, Nyeri, Embu, Kirinyaga, Laikipia, Nyandarua. They have their center where they meet. Then we go to coastal region. We have Kilifi, we have Mombasa, we have Tana River, and other counties. They meet in certain area. In other words, we reduce the number of representation because we have been overrepresented. Myself, I'm being represented by MCA. Again, I'm being represented by women rep. I'm being represented by senator. I'm being represented by governor. Deputy governor also is there. I'm being represented by president. Again, remember, pale chini, tuko na county commissioners, tuko na chiefs. We have been overrepresented. So I think for what Ledama Ole Kina has said, and what Raila said earlier on, I think we should reduce counties. The Nairobi county should remain as a capital city. And this capital city, they must discourage rural urban migration, whereby bigger percentage of Kenyans are coming from rural areas, they're coming to Nairobi. This Nairobi as a capital city is an area whereby several offices, administration offices are there, headquarters or iko pale. Then later, I think this governance, it will reflect. But again, some people will say, but we are losing our counties. How will it be possible? How will it be possible? In fact, for my opinion, sasa hizi counties zenye zinabaki iongozwe na senators, but governor akwe moja. Are you getting my point? Governor akwe moja. For example, Mount Kenya region, Kirinyaga ikwe led by senator, Kiambu ikwe led by senator. Then pale juu Mount Kenya region or Mount Kenya Central Province, Central County or Central Province, ikwe led by the governor, one governor. The Nyanza ikwe led by one governor, but Kisumu tukwe tuna senator, Siaya tukwe tuna senator. The same to Western, tukwe na senators, but governor ni mmoja kutoka Western. What do you think, Kenyans? As we make Nairobi to be a capital city, is it one of those provinces? What do you think, Kenyans? I'm just giving my opinion as per what Raila said previously and what Ledama Ole Kina is saying. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.